Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And we are
Leading
set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be very careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
David Dahl comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. The 0-1 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Working on striking out the side in the first. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. John Gray gets the start for Colorado in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
In is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, left fielder Curtis Granderson.
Nope. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, the big thing is forget yesterday. They got blown out. Okay, we all know it. We watched it. But this is game 2. So you just go out and win the game today and start a new streak of your own.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Corey Seager, and as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. 11 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. A runner at second, nobody out. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's the 2-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of the shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
And he misses again, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Cody.
At the plate,
Belanger.
Cody Belanger. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title. From the stretch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Still no score. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. In there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers.
Number 5.
In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Yasiel Puig. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. 2 for 10. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Batting 7th.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The numbers: 282 to start play, 1 home run, and 15 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Into the box now, Yu Darvish, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tony Walters comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Standing in now, John Gray. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing. And here is Curtis Granderson now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Curtis Granderson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Shot back up the middle. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Charlie Blackmon.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line, and he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled back. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trevor Story will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready on 1-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cody Bellinger.
Into the windup and the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Jock Peterson now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. For Puig, he's up to 32 in the doubles department now with that last 2-bagger. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
1 out and a runner on second base. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Story brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for L.A. They lead it 1-0. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he's safe. So striding in, Ian Desmond, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Walters. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Ready on 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in, John Gray comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Push softly over toward the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They still trail 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it, 1 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Ready for another chance? Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Following the hit by pitch, a quick check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging it back pretty good.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short. Seager is up with it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Darvish a check on first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Again, he sends it out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to send him packing again. Swing and a liner, but foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gonzalez. drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit down the line at first. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
The batter, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jordan Lyles, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Jordan Lyles.
Into the box now, Austin Barnes. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. Lifetime versus this pitcher, just a 1 for 9. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Chase Utley will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Dodgers, number 26, Chase Utley.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 14 homers, and 42 runs batted in. Lyles steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Chase Utley will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 26, Chase Utley.
Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Pedro Baez.
Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
DJ LeMahieu.
And into the stand, strike 1.
Well, these hitters can dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ian Desmond is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Right over the middle, knee high.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Here it comes on 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Rafael Unoa will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 43, Rafael Unoa.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. High pop up. Turner is there for it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies
1 left for Colorado.
It's time for
Still
the
down
traditional
3-0.
stretch.
Mike Dunn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Dunn.
Kike Hernandez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hit in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson.
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Gonzalez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
33, Tony Watson.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. His previous battles with Tony Watson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit to first. Belanger gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Ready for another shot now. David Dahl 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 28, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
54, Carlos Estevez.
Ready once again. Justin Turner 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. way outside. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, he's having a terrific season, keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
In now, Cody Bellinger. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 45 home runs now on the campaign. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A runner at first with no outs here. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the move. And foul. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped weakly to the left. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Walters finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Number 46 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Way in front of that fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Colorado, good night.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Yu Darvish gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.